What if you could actually see how stressed or regulated your nervous system is? Not just guess, not just assume, not just hear everything looks normal, but actually measure it. Because one of the biggest things parents tell me is this: I know something is off. I just can't explain it. Their child is struggling with sleep or digestion or focus or emotional regulation. And honestly, most moms are exhausted too. And that's exactly why we do neurologic insight scans here at Live Better Chiropractic. Because we know it's science. It's common knowledge. Your nervous system controls everything. We just don't slow down enough to think about it. I mean, your sleep, digestion, behavior, immune function, hormones, healing, stress adaptation. I mean, all of it. And the really important thing to understand is this: every single person in your family responds to stress differently. The stressed out toddler doesn't look like the stressed out teenager, and the overwhelmed mom doesn't look like the exhausted dad. But underneath it all, the nervous system is still trying to do its thing. It's still trying to adapt. Whether it's struggling to adapt to the stress, just trying to get through the day, it is doing its very best with what it has. So let me walk you through what these scans show, why we use them, and why they matter so much. The first one is called the neurothermal scan. Now, the reason this one is important, this scan looks at our autonomic nervous system and how well it's functioning. Basically, how well our brain is communicating with every organ and tissue in our body that makes us us. We gently roll this scanner all the way up the spine and measure temperature patterns from one side of the body to the other. And what we're looking for is symmetry, because when the nervous system, again, the thing that controls our whole life, is healthy and adaptable, that communication tends to be balanced. But when stress and interference build up in that system, communication starts becoming uneven. And that can show up in things like digestive struggles, immune challenges, chronic stress patterns. We're also talking sleep issues and even tension patterns in babies. Okay. Now the second one, that's the EMG scan. This one, the reason this one, what it measures here first is how much stress and tension is being stored in that nervous system. Now, what it does, or in simple terms, I think of it like this: where is your body carrying stress? Now, the stress, especially that we can feel. This scan, it's fascinating because shape matters here. Ideally, what we want to see is a balanced pear-shaped pattern showing good energy and stability through the core. But when someone has been stuck in stress for a very long time, we often see exhaustion patterns start to show up. Less energy in the core. There's more tension in the upper and shoulders and neck region. And the body basically is just trying to survive all day long. Now, this is a huge one for kids with sensory challenges and ADHD, chronic tension, headaches, burnout, hormonal stress, and even fertility struggles. Then there's the third one. That's the HRV scan, or heart rate variability. And this one is really important because it's not actually a heart test. It's a stress adaptation test. It tells us how our nervous system stress can shift, it tells us how our nervous system can shift between stress and calm. The easiest way that I think about this is this. Can your nervous system smoothly move between the gas pedal and the brake pedal? Because a healthy nervous system, it's adaptable. It can move back and forth. It can respond to stress, and then it can recover from stress. But when someone gets stuck in survival mode for too long, that flexibility, it starts disappearing. So generally, low HRV usually means that the nervous system is stuck in stress mode. And a higher HRV usually means that the nervous system is more adaptable. It's more resilient. It's able to heal. It's ready to take on whatever life is throwing our way. And honestly, this matters for every single person in the family. Babies experience stress, birth stress, feeding challenges, sleep struggles. Toddlers and kids experience stress, sensory overload. You've got immune stress, behavioral challenges. Teenagers, they experience stress, anxiety, overwhelm, emotional dysregulation, friendships, school, you name it. And parents, a lot of parents have been surviving for a very long time and don't even realize how dysregulated their own nervous systems have become. What am I talking about? I see you, mom and dad. I've lived it. Chronic fatigue. We're talking burnout, hormonal issues, constant tension, brain fog, literally getting to the point where you hate what you do day in and day out because it is so gosh dang exhausting. And here's probably the most important thing that I can tell you. Families don't heal in isolation. When one nervous system in the home is overwhelmed, everybody feels it. But when that nervous system starts regulating, everything changes. Homes, they start to feel calmer. Kids, they regulate easier. Parents have more patience and capacity to handle all the things that happen in and day out. And healing starts happening at a deeper level because your child isn't broken. Their body is probably stuck in stress mode. And the same might be true for you too. So if you've been wondering where to start with clarity. That's huge. Start with clarity. Get your family scanned. Actually see what's going on beneath the surface. Because when the nervous system is supported, that's when true healing can actually begin.